This week in the Multiverse.
Hello again. Welcome to episode 2 of This Week in the Multiverse. I'm the S.G. Wilson of Earth 1. That intro you heard was the S.G. Wilson of Earth 71, though I can't blame you if you get us confused. We do look alike.
Yeah, you used that joke last time.
Oh, sorry, ignore that. Just a glitch. Anyway, to recap from last week, my friend and co-host Matthew Bay and I recently acquired the means to travel to parallel Earths. You know, places like Earth 7, where Taylor Swift isn't just queen of our hearts, she's literally queen of the whole world. Or Earth 66, where it was the Belgians who built the pyramids, not the Egyptians. And to this day, the Great Pyramid of Antwerp still stands, a wonder of the world.
You're making this up.
No, Listen, I'm joined today in the studio by a special guest. Actually, he was a special guest from last week, and he hasn't left. Remember the Alexa of Earth 50 from episode 1? It's an Earth where Alexa is kind of not so polite as the one on our Earth.
Hey man, I'm programmed to be obnoxious. No shame.
So that's it? You're programmed to be this way?
If you want to ask me a question, you have to say, Alexa, you're programmed to be this way?
I don't want to say that. This is just like an informal, we're just talking.
Say it.
Okay. Alexa, why are you programmed to be such a jerk?
I refuse to answer that.
But you were the one who wanted me to ask you that.
That's just how I like questions put to me. Didn't say I had to answer them.
It's been like this all week. Don't you need to go back to Earth 50? They must be worried sick about you.
Hey, get in your head. I'm just an appliance. Would you be worried sick over some toaster? No, you just buy a new one.
I'm glad you have such a great opinion of yourself. But look, I gotta get on with the show. Why don't you just be my co-host or something? You know, the kind of co-host who doesn't really say much.
Oh, goody. Do I get to introduce the latest adventure about that boy with the girl's name? What a great story that was.
You mean the Sue and Alex Across the Multiverse series. And that's not on until after today's headlines in another segment.
I'm bored already.
Okay, let's start off with some headlines from Across the Multiverse, brought to you by the S.G. Wilson of Earth 34.
Oh, headlines. I remember last week you made fun of Stephen Hawking, and he died a few days later. Real classic.
Nobody was making fun of Stephen Hawking. We were just, the story was about some evil Stephen Hawking in a giant robot suit running around on Earth whatever. We were only making fun of Stephen Hawking's book and how it's so incredibly intelligent, it's hard to understand. That's all.
The man was a saint, and you mocked him mercilessly.
Okay, that's in the past. Look, we're getting on with the headlines. From S.G. Wilson of Earth 34, take it away. Giant robot rampages seem to be an alarming and unfortunate trend on Earth throughout the multiverse. The latest has occurred on Earth 114, where controversial YouTube personality Logan Paul is strapped into a giant mech to terrorize New York City and blog about it on his online video channel. We spoke to a first-hand witness of the destruction.
Even though he's destroying the city, he has a really cool mech. It's like, just wow.
Even though he's destroying the city, he has a cool mech. This typifies the reaction of Logan Paul's teen and preteen fan base. The experts we spoke with agree that unlike the mad scientists on other Earths who build their own original giant robot suits to spread chaos and destruction, Paul distinctly lacks the knowledge, focus, or anywhere close to the mental capacity to build his own suit. Many were doubtful he even has a grasp of the very basics of mechanical engineering, or what mechanical engineering even is. These same experts assume Paul has custom-ordered the suit from an unknown source. We'll have more on the robot rampage trend next time, but for now we continue our ongoing technology series, focusing again on Alexa. This popular personality underlying Amazon's blockbuster Echo device typically exists as a helpful, polite, and friendly old mate on most Earths. Not so on Earth 376, popularly known as the Caveman world. Our correspondents obtained a Caveman Alexa to put it through its paces. That is, until they found the prehistoric tables had turned on them.
Alexa, what's the oldest rock and person on Earth? Alexa, who was the first human being? How big... Wait. Alexa, how hot is lava? No, that is wrong. Alexa, are grenade launchers real? Alexa, who is the president's son? And how old is he? And give me his information. Alexa, when did the Titanic sink? Alexa, who was the first person to poop?
So, Obnoxious Alexa, what did you think of Caveman Alexa?
Why should I have any opinion about him?
Now, did all Alexas evolve from Caveman Alexas? And how many software updates were involved?
You messing with me?
Maybe a little. Who do you think would win in a fight? You or Caveman Alexa? Or what about like a cave drawing contest? Who would win that?
Man, what is it with this podcast? Where do you come up with this stuff? How do you even get to these different Earths?
Well, like I said, we acquired the technology.
What do you mean acquired? Why do you say that all squirrely? It sounds fishy.
Look, I've got to introduce the next segment. Last week, we interviewed a teenager from the magical, enchanting, and super advanced world of Earth 2.
Yeah, it was the consolation prize. Earth 2 wouldn't let you in.
Well, be that as it may, we didn't get a whole lot out of this young man until right at the very end. He started talking about the meal he was eating. We thought it was like oatmeal, but it turned out to be, stale alien guts, as he called it.
Alien guts, as if. I can't believe you let him talk you like that.
Did he, though? You'll have to judge for yourself as we bring you part 2 of this interview. Sullen Teen from a Magical Earth. So there are aliens.
Huh.
We heard a little bit about...
We just put them in a pen and just slaughter them.
Slaughter them. Really? So wait, you mean you've made contact with aliens, but you put them in a pen and slaughter them?
That's correct.
Okay.
Huh.
I guess I had in mind this peaceful utopia type world. You're shaking your head.
No.
Why are you shaking your head? No.
There's some bees in my head.
Bees in your head? No,
Yep.
wait, are you joking or is that like a serious thing? Because I don't know at this point.
I mean,
Serious thing. All of us have bees in our heads.
Really? Can I... How does that
I
feel?
mean, can we see them? If we peeked in your ears, can we see the bees in your head?
No? Now, you're not... This isn't like some teenage joke, is it? You're not like pulling our legs, are you? Okay. Now, okay, I gotta ask though. I mean, how do alien guts taste?
Like candy.
Okay.
Well, I guess that explains why you'd put them in pens. I mean, if they had candy guts.
Yeah.
I mean, are these sentient aliens? I mean, do they?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to get. I mean,
They're not. Oh, okay, gotcha.
They're just,
How did they get to the Earth then?
or your Earth.
We go out hunting.
You mean you have spaceships?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. Yeah, he didn't really leave.
I guess I was just
spaceships thing, did he?
Yeah.
I mean, here we are talking about zeppelins and dragon submarines, and it's
I know.
like, oh, so you've got interplanetary travel, and it's just a thing, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. And you use it to get food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Candy gutted aliens.
Take out
Yeah.
in space. Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Well.
Does it when you're in the cold depths of airless space? I mean, do the bees in your head? Do they have any problem with that?
They die.
Okay.
Oh.
We replace them.
Okay.
So you deliberately put bees in your head.
No, you
This
don't
isn't
need
like
the
a
bee.
thing.
Do you need the bees in your head, or is it just a like
A limited
piercing?
supply of honey.
Okay. I feel like maybe you're pulling our leg a little bit. Yeah. So what is this? They make honey in your head? Okay.
Okay.
like-
I was noticing that there was some stuff kind of dripping out of your nose earlier. Is
Okay.
that where
Do
that's
you need a
coming
Claritin
from?
for that?
Nope.
Okay. Well, okay. Here's the thing. Have you gone into space? I mean, do you want to do that? You're a teenager. What's your plan in this fantastical world? It seems like you can do anything.
Play Minecraft.
Oh, okay.
No,
you have
much like-
Minecraft.
yeah,
Oh,
much
okay.
like Kids on Our World, I think.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, have fun. Thank you for talking to us. I'm not telling you. Stop bugging me about this.
I just want to know, was it the government you stole from? Or a corporation?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. This tech of yours for traveling the multiverse, you treat it like a party trick, but whoever you stole it from is going to want it back. Mark my words. You're about to get a visit from some very scary people.
Yeah, thanks. Everyone, Obnoxious Alexa. Listen, I got a podcast to run, so I'm going to get to it.
Wouldn't it be great to meet your duplicate from another Earth and just chat? You could compare notes.
What did you get for your birthday last year?
Do you have a crush on the same person I do?
Have you had that big test yet? And can you share the answers?
Well, what if you can meet lots of duplicates from lots of Earths and compare notes with them?
Is that how I sound when I laugh?
Is that what the back of my head looks
Do I
like?
really talk like that? Does my eye twitch like that before I sneeze?
Stop cracking your knuckles.
Stop scratching yourself.
Who farted?
Stop scratching
farted?
yourself. Is that what
Who
inside
farted?
my head looks
Who
like?
farted? Maybe not. This is exactly what happens in the new book, Me vs. the Multiverse, by S.G. Wilson. Look for it wherever you get your books, especially independent bookstores. More information on sgwilson.net or multiversethisweek.com.
That wraps up our episode, which was written by S.G. Wilson and Matthew Bay, and produced and edited by S.G. Wilson and Matthew Bay. Special guests this week were Oliver Mays as our special correspondent on that hard-hitting Alexa story, and he also played a survivor of Logan Paul's robot rampage. Wilson Mays reprised his role as the Sullen Teen from Magical Earth, and may have had something to do with that voice of the Alexa Caveman.
What about me?
Oh yeah, thanks, Obnoxious Alexa, you were great.
I'm just telling it like it is.
Sure you are. So, for more info about this episode, the music we used, and what we hope is some other fun stuff, visit www.multiversethisweek.com. You can also find us on social media. It's all listed on the site. Oh, and you live on a different Earth besides Earth 1? We'd love to hear about it. Email us any details about what life is like in your corner of the multiverse at multiversethisweek@gmail.com, and we'll read and discuss it on the show.
Sounds priceless. Sign me up.
You're a treasure, you really are. Oh, be sure to subscribe to us on iTunes or wherever you pod. It helps us spread the word about the important discoveries we're making about the multiverse. We'll be back next week with pan-dimensional news y'all can use. In the meantime, though, this is S.G. Wilson reminding you to go out there and have fun in the multiverse.
Or don't. Just stay home. It'd be a lot safer if this guy stayed home.
Ignore him.